Hey everyone, it's Audrey Berm from Audrey Lynn Studios on the west coast of Canada, close to Vancouver. Beautiful day today, 25 degrees. I don't know where that came from because it is still just May, but we'll take it. It's so beautiful. So the last kiln opening I had was a big disappointment, and thank you to everyone who commented and sympathized. And as I mentioned to many of you, I changed the thermalcupler, and I think it might have been the problem. But we'll find out because I haven't looked in the kiln myself. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for trying to help me and make me feel better. I really appreciate it. So this firing is cone 5 with a 20-minute hold. And right now my Scott 1018 is sitting at 77 degrees. And I put in a lot of the pieces that were a fail from that disappointing unload. And there are a few new ones in here. So it'll be good because I'll be able to post photos of the before and after, which can be helpful sometimes. So, okay, so let's go. Okay. So far, everything looks good. So I put these stakes back in because this is calico clay. And when I took it out last time, I didn't see any of the manganese specks in there. So it's like, yeah, it was underfired. So they needed to be brought to temperature. So that's why those are back in there. And it's mostly because, you know, when I make more, I want them to match. Anyway. Oh, okay. So that was a 5. That was a 5 with a 20-minute hold, and I didn't have any 5 cones yet. This is a 6, and that started to bend. So I think they were good. Yeah. Yeah, I usually try to go for a closer to a cone 6, but you know, this is good. This is good. So this kind of tells me it may have worked. Then I have this little plate, and there's a boo-boo on it, but that's okay because this is a little tester plate I have. And I'll put on a short what I'm doing with this. I am so excited. I'm so excited. All right. Now, jewelry pieces. I made these pendants. So I will be gluing a bail on here so that they can be made into pendants. So this is fog from Amico, and all of these, I have kabazillions of beads because I used to bead jewelry. So now I can use them in the kiln as well, and still I'm going to incorporate them. Oh, what one was this now? River birch. I can't remember what color that bead was. I think they were a very light green, but I hope it doesn't blur on you, but it's really cool how it crackled in there. So that's river birch. This is river birch with a charcoal glass in it and a rusty glass in it. And more fog with the turquoise glass. And then I did Flux Blossom with a light pink glass, and oh, that really looks nice. So I really like that. Okay, I'll just get the shelves out. All right, so here is that bowl, which looks way better. It's 2 honey flax, 1 river birch, 2 indigo float, 2 seaweed. But then, because it was underfired, I put another thing, a band of seaweed on it, and flipped it back into the kiln, and now it looks great. And like I said, I'll put the picture of the what it looked like here. That looks so much better. And this, oh, now it looks downright wonderful. But boy, what a mess this was before. Can you see that it had all sorts of crawling all over the place? So I just put 2 coats of river birch over the whole thing. Now it's like, great, lots of drama, beautiful. Wow, amazing colors in that. And this one I knew I'd have to throw back in because I'm not sure if I got something on there. It wasn't wax. It might have been latex and it got smushed, so then it's impossible to get it off. But anyway, it's just my my Studio White, and it's a sconce. And another Studio White was this style of a sconce. Yeah. These ones are 340 clay. I like the way white looks on that 340 clay. Okay, and then this was one of the ones that was in the last kiln load, so I put river birch on it and then a little bit of Norse on the bird. The bird had a little black thing that fell off. It's almost like a piece of the thermalcupler fell on it. So cute, super cute. And this one's my Studio White with chun on the flowers. Chun? Yeah, it was chun on the flowers. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. They look like little poppies in a way, except no black center. But yeah, those are really pretty. And now I have little testers. These are kind of funny. My nephew, when he was about 11 years old, or I don't know how old he was, because it was just when I was starting pottery, and I had clay in my studio in the house though, and he made these little owl Avengers. So don't ask me about the characters because I don't even know what the Avenger characters are, but he didn't paint them because, you know, I found it too cumbersome and I didn't have the heart to throw them away. So now I'm using them as testers. Now, however, you need a cone 6 to get these to work. So I'm going to throw these back in. But these are the new Mako colors. I didn't get to doing my tester plate yet. So this one is the pearl, micro pearl, but you can see that it is not, it's not to comb for this glaze. Okay, I hear somebody's home, so I'm just going to pause you. I can sneak in a couple more. And this was another Avenger. I don't know, you guys will probably know what these are, like this eye patch guy. This was the micro cerulean, so you can see it's too matty and there's no crystals. So I'm going to throw this one back in for a cone 6. And same with the opal, is it opal luster? This one turned out a little bit better. But these little characters are great because they have all sorts of texture to show me what the glazes look like. Okay, and this is a hand-built bowl, and I used a form, a glass dish form that had some waves in the center of it. Anyway, it is Georgie's Toasted Trail with 2 bands of the Spectrum Twilight, and I think I found that from Lisa, and then Spectrum Pearl White over the whole thing. It's beautiful. Oh gosh, it's beautiful. Look. Yeah, it's good. That's good. Okay. Be right back. Okay, bottom shelf. I put my porcelain pieces back in because they weren't shiny at all, and so now they are. I'm so happy with these. You saw in my last video I put the light in them, and so I'm happy because I threw them thin enough that they glow. I love that. Yeah, nice. They're shiny now instead of eggshell. And then all of these, I just put some river birch on them and refired them. They were some funky color because they were underfired. So yeah, these are birdies. This one is the flower one. And let's see how this did. Yeah. I don't know, it has issues still, but it just looked downright hideous last time. Okay. I always send a text out to everybody on the farm I'm filming, but if they don't see it, then it doesn't quite work. Anyway, that's okay. Thank goodness for editing. Okay, and so here's my last, that's better. You know, truthfully, I cannot remember what I put on there. I think maybe it was Albany Slip Brown. I don't even know, but at least now it looks better. And I wanted to put my little angel back in to get her the right color and shiny. Just a little votive candle holder. Okay, and then, oh, those are much better. Those northern lights are looking much better now. Yay. Actually ended up putting one coat of Storm over top the fog. The fog just wasn't doing it for me, but that turned out beautiful. Great. And my other humpback whale cup, yeah, another beautiful northern lights. And yeah, I didn't put any more Storm on that. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh, it's beautiful. Wow. That is really beautiful. All right, and then my big pot. So what I did is it turned out much better. I threw some winter wood on it with some flux. You can see the flux here. And I put more coats on the leaves of emerald and northern woods. And I think this is looking better now. And the inside was looking crawly, and so I did the inside with my studio white. Yeah, so the nature of this pot is that it is very rustic, if you can see it or not. Yeah. Anyway, at least now I'm happy with it. I just feel like I wasted my time. It's pretty disappointing the last time, and I thought that's how it was going to have to stay. And my last, no, let's do this first. You know what I did is I threw the same cones back in. I don't know if that works or not, but they were straight because it was so underfired. But that's cone 6 and that's cone 7 on the bottom. So I think changing the thermalcupler worked. And my last piece is my Tiffany mushroom. And it looks much better. I love it. Tiffany from Hobble Creek did the tutorial on making these mushrooms, and I had made one, sat on the shelf for a long time, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to paint it up, but it looks way better now. And this is for cone incense. I have a little hole up here for the smoke to go. Yeah.
Okay, so there you have it. Yeah, you guys probably thought I was sulking, but I wasn't. I was really busy. I have 15 hours of pressure washing to do on this farm, and I take care of my mom and blah blah blah. So I wasn't sulking. I was just a bit disappointed. Anyways, thank you for everybody helping me again, and I changed the thermalcupler, and it's good. I think it's all good now. So like and subscribe and leave your comments, and yeah, I'll see you soon because I've got a lot of bisque ware to be glazed. See you later. Peace out.